All right. Good, technically afternoon. It is Sunday, the 17th. I'm doing a Sunday stock watches. I am no risk, no premium, and I'm going to be going through economic data for this week, SPY QQQ, IWM, and some individual names. It's very important, guys, that every Sunday you need to have a routine and you need to have, you know, prep that you do for the week, and it's so crucial to prepare on Sunday. Sunday sets up your entire week. So if you're new to the channel, guys, definitely you know, like, subscribe. We do this every single Sunday, as well as other videos throughout the week as well. For all my people on the Wolves, you guys know how this goes down. So I'm going to start Monday. Not much going on. No data at all. Just have some welcoming remarks in the morning there on the 18th. Tuesday, no pre-market data. Do have pending home sales coming shortly thereafter the market open, 10 a.m. I would expect a little bit of volatility there. Still no pre-market data there. On to Wednesday, still no pre-market data. But we do have the minutes meeting. Now, that's not the actual meeting. That is just like a pretty much Spark Notes version of the meeting that happened, the prior meeting. Right. Then Thursday, finally have some pre-market data there. Jobless claims comes out at 8:30. A little bit of data shortly thereafter with the services PMI, manufacturing PMI. You can see Friday, no pre-market data, so very light pre-market data this week. Do have consumer sentiment, so University of Michigan data, all that kind of stuff coming out 10 a.m. as well as U.S. leading economic indicators. I would expect Friday to have some volatility right there, 30 minutes after the market opens at 10 a.m. Going to the charts now. Looking at SPY. Finally got a pullback with a little bit of volume. Now, is this cause for concern? I don't know, but I think we're definitely in an area now where, kind of a wait and see. Want to see, is our trend going to be intact here? The ADMA has been a great indicator of this trend from those recent lows down in April. And we've been trending much higher, and seeing the ADMA here has really just taken it's shown us a path of how, where we can continue to go from here. So pretty much structurally speaking, though, as long as we're above 725 structurally, I like a retest of structure there and a hold. I do think bulls will be in control. We can move higher. If we go underneath 725, though, we can definitely see a much deeper pullback, even into 715, all the way down into 700. I think bulls definitely line in the sand for this run up is going to be the 725, but I will be watching this ADMA here, 737, 738-ish area. That's Friday's low as well. I think that'll be an area that we'll want to trade around this week. It will be a very relevant level, that 738. So keep your eye close on 738, the ADMA. A deeper pullback can come underneath, and I think we can go down to 725, where I would be looking for a bounce. But I think it's all about this 738 early in the week. We're going to see if that wants to hold. Qs, tech leading. Not quite as much of a quote unquote down day, red day for Qs here, as tech has been very strong. But just pulling back to these ADMA as well. I think very similarly, this gap to fill would be, an area that I would want to see bulls come in and hold that area as well. But really, this 700 psych level, 701, I want to see that area. I want to see bulls defend any dips into that area. And you can see it's kind of close to this ADMA as well. So we'll see. I think 700, 701, that's what you're going to want to watch. You can also put a level around here about Friday's low area, about 705. But I think the big level you want to watch is any retest into 700, if that's going to hold. If it does, I think we can rotate back up into highs. And obviously, if we break the highs and continue to make new highs, then just take the long trade. IWM showing a little bit of weakness here, breaking back below this structure here at 280. So losing that, kind of your risk on, risk off signal, if you will, being the small caps. So that's why I'm kind of treading lightly this week, just seeing that, market is pulling back here on the small cap names. Easily, if we stay underneath this 200, or excuse me, this 280, we can easily see a move back into 270, 272. I would look for a bounce there as well. But, structurally speaking, bullish above these previous all-time highs. But, as far as right now, can we see a pullback here? It's possible. It's very possible, since we lost this low here at 278, but 280 was the big level. I think you just wait to see if 271, 272, if we're going to get a reaction there for buyers. I think that's where you want to look for the longs. A couple names I'm watching. Apple was actually green on Friday. Relative strength on this name. I think as long as we stay above this 293, 294, the ADMA, I like this area for pullbacks. I would put this level up here now at 303. And if we want to just continue to break highs and move higher, then you take the break of that 303. That's a big level you want to trade around there. But I think you want to look to see if dips are going to get bought here at this 294, 295. But I'm liking this name, Apple. Maybe get an ADMA test here as it probably plays catch up on Monday open. Probably going to be around this 295 area. So going to be watching Apple this week. Lots of relative strength on that name. So liking that name as well as Microsoft. Microsoft relative strength here as well. This flag out is potentially starting to happen. I think we just need to take out these highs here. Right, got to take out the highs here. I'm gonna this local high. Right, 422's got to go. If we get 422 to go, I think we're gonna magnet up to the 200 EMA SMA that are up here much higher. Over 440, there is a gap to fill all the way into 480-ish area. But I think this level here on Friday is high, 428. 428. That's going to be the big level. 428. Got to break and hold above that. But liking this name here on Microsoft. And the last name I am holding or I'm watching is, can we get this pullback to hold, right? We had a nice lift off on Tesla here. I'm going to be watching this 420-ish area. I want to see bulls step in and defend. If not, then it would come a little bit lower at about 404, 405. I'm watching those two areas for a bounce setup. 420, 403. Those are going to be the two big levels on Tesla. Other than that, guys, that's all I really got for you. I think this week is definitely not really putting your foot on the accelerator as much, right? We're kind of going to be in a wait and see mode to see, is this pullback going to get bought up? Is it going to be deeper? But we don't know. We don't know, but that's okay. Sometimes, guys, the market's going to need to show you where it doesn't want to go before it tells you where it is going to go. So this week, guys, definitely stick to your sizing, size down. If volatility increases, you want to size down, you want to widen your stops, you want to, play a wider range and let trades breathe a little bit. But definitely not, you don't need to have your foot on the gas. Okay. So other than that, that's all I got for you guys. I appreciate you guys coming out and rocking with me on this Sunday. I hope everyone has a beautiful rest of their Sunday. And for all my Wolves guys, I will see you guys bright and early on the pre-market huddle. Peace.